that boy getting into trouble.
All right, guys, we're back with another episode of the Bacon Broadcast. Boys, how was your work day? How's everything going?
Oh, dude, my work days are long.
It was long, but it's not to sound like a guy that's trying to,
You're just getting old.
Well, no. You work with good people. You know what I mean?
We
work with
do.
good people.
Yeah,
When
we
you
do work with good people. I
Oh my
agree with
God! Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
and that means a lot.
and I know all these guys that's out there, and I'm not trying to kiss their ass because I'm not that guy, but I'm just saying, it's man, it helps the day go by when you work with good people,
Of
when you
course it
can
does.
laugh,
I
when you
agree.
can have a good time.
It doesn't feel like work.
No,
No
it don't
dra-
feel like work. It don't feel like
Yeah.
work.
No drama.
No drama. And
No.
I've been in racing for 32 years.
Okay.
And man, I'm gonna tell you, work. And Earl, me and you've been around. We've been around enough. I've worked with some assholes, and I'm sure you have
Oh,
too.
yeah. You
You
work
know.
with people that you wouldn't
Yeah.
piss down their throat if their guts is on
Yeah,
fire.
that's right.
Oh, God.
Hey, you remember though, me and you at Penske, man, how much fun we had on our plate.
We did have fun.
We got the job done. We built
then-
winners. We built winners.
Yeah, but then they changed management and it all went downhill.
Yeah.
Well.
But anyway, that's how my day went.
Yes. Sometimes them changes happen.
Good folk.
Yeah. heck yeah.
Good to work with good
It's all
people.
good.
Good to work with good people for
So
sure.
how was y'all's weekend anyway? Good?
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Not too
wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
It's the
Man told me that you went trying your hand at some turkey hunting.
me.
How'd that work out?
Well, it went pretty good. Me and a buddy of mine, kind of hunt together. We duck hunt together. We don't really deer hunt together much, but funny enough, we're probably half a mile from each other through the woods, half a mile, 3/4 mile, hunting two different properties.
Yeah.
Deer hunting,
Yeah.
our own private properties that we've got.
Absolutely.
And just lucky enough, man, we got together and duck hunt together. I bought the boat, he bought the dog, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to go turkey hunting on some private property that, man, these turkeys never been hunted on this property.
Yeah.
And we're talking probably 60, 75 acres, rolling fields, rolling lanes, rolling trees.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Old tobacco barns and stuff on the property.
Yeah.
We went scouts on. There's tracks everywhere, ponds, whatever.
Yeah.
Went looking around the day, Friday before season opener was Saturday morning, and for adults at least,
Yep.
Yeah.
and we were supposed to hunt, man, and I screwed the pooch and didn't get there. I overslept,
Hey, well,
so I didn't make
I
it.
can't imagine you oversleeping.
So I didn't make it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'll oversleep on some things, but I'm not going to oversleep hunting, baby.
Man,
You know what I mean?
I was up all night. A buddy of mine was in town, a Nashville artist we were just talking about, leave unnamed for now, and he was in town, and man, it was probably 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning
yeah.
before I seen the bed, and
You
we
should've
supposed to
just
meet at
stayed
5.
up.
Yeah.
I tried, but I can tell you now, I don't know what the game warden would have said about them holding one eye closed, one eye open, trying to shoot a turkey drunk. But
I see
that'd have
y'all-
been me Saturday
Yeah,
morning.
he might
now.
not like that.
I see all three of them.
Yeah, I see 3 turkeys. I
Yeah.
shot 3 of them.
Shoot the one in the middle.
The one in the middle.
He just shot his beard off. Evidently, the turkey flew off.
Man,
beard
I'm
laying on the ground.
telling you. So I went out. I took the duck boat out, man, and I hit some game land up off the river Monday morning. Went out by myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Little risky for the biscuit kind of thing. I'm not opposed to doing stuff like that by myself.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you're smart with what you're doing,
That's
that
right.
kind of thing. Let somebody know where you're going at
Yeah,
least.
that's right.
But no, I went out, man, 5 o'clock at the boat ramp down at the river. There wasn't a soul there but me. And I was like, this is it right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And I threw the boat in the water, threw the truck back over there in the parking lot, and went where I, thought I was going to want to try to set up. It's kind of close, not too far away. It was on some power lines, game land,
Right.
kind of like game land.
Yep.
And I had not scouted this whatsoever. I just riding by it a couple times on the river. I'm like, you know what? That's probably a good spot.
Yeah.
Power line right away, still game land.
On the
not-
island?
No, mainland.
Okay,
But
I
no
got you.
houses or nothing anywhere around it.
Okay.
Right on the bank of the river. I'm talking,
Yeah.
you tie the boat up to whatever you can tie it to on the side of the river, and you hop up the bank.
Right.
So I spent a few minutes looking on one side, the side I wanted to, kind of like farmer tilled side, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Not all the way up to the bank of the river, maybe 30, 45 yards off the river. I was like, man, I've seen some boats tied up here before. Like,
Yeah.
there's got to be something over here worth looking at. And I was looking at the bank, man, and it was probably 35, 40 feet up. And I mean, at a decent steep slope and nothing to hold on to pull up, no vines, no trees, no nothing, just some grass. And I was like, man, I'm by myself. Like 10 foot water right here, 5 o'clock in the morning, full of clothes. It's 60 degrees outside.
Look what
I'm
I
clothed
can
up.
do.
Yeah, look what I can do. And then slide on down into the water. I was kind of like, I better not. So I looked at the other side. Yeah.
Big apple hook. You didn't have one with you?
No, I did not have a grapple hook with me. Old fold a ladder, stick it up there, roofing ladder.
That's a good idea, though.
It
Take a
is.
ladder with
It
you.
actually is. Yeah. If you think about like a roofing ladder, like a 16-foot
Aluminum ladder?
Yeah, aluminum ladder. Boy, it would weigh
Yes.
nothing. Stick that thing up there, get up whatever you want. You could. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. I mean, it ain't exactly what you find in your hunting store.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it's better.
But it's better than falling.
That's
falling
right.
to your death or
Yeah,
something.
that's
you know?
right. That's
Maybe
right.
you need to put some in here.
Maybe I need to start selling some ladders.
Camo ladders.
Camo. Illumilights.
Yeah, there you go.
God. But so I motored over to the opposite side of the water, same power lines, opposite side. It looked a little bit better. There was almost like a makeshift pier at one point was there. So I tied up that thing. I could grab onto that to get up, and it was probably 15 feet instead of 30 or 40 up. I was like, heck yeah, this is going to work out. So I hopped up there. I took keep in mind now, never been turkey hunting before in my life. Okay. First time I'm by myself, going off what the people tell me to do, what not to do, that kind of thing. Okay. Reading the rules. That's about it. Right. I'm just out here trying to kill something.
Yeah.
I'll be happy if I hear something. Okay.
They
That's where
got
I'm at.
rules.
Yeah.
Where they at?
Yeah, I'm happy if I hear something, right? So I hop up there, and this is like the wettest marshland, man. A little bit flooded grass, and I was like, "This is gonna suck." And it was just right on the base of a hill. Went up, and the game land didn't go probably 60 yards, and it started private land. It was just a little spot, and I was like, "This might be promising. We'll try it."
Yeah.
They're on the roost up in the trees. Maybe they'll come down right here,
Right.
and run off. Especially if they see a decoy.
Oh, yeah.
So I took one of them Avian X hen decoys with me, which, by the way, them things look like
Yeah.
real deal. Okay,
yeah.
they really do. For the money, they're great.
Yeah.
I set that thing up. It sunk all the way down. I was like, God. I'm telling you, marshland, right? So the damn turkey looks like it's bedded down.
The turkey's looking down, going, that turkey's drowned.
Yeah, the turkey's drowning. I'm telling you.
Need some pontoon floaters on.
I'm telling you, it needed a floater, man. I'm telling you, I would have been better off setting it on the ground instead of setting it on a little stand.
Looks like a
little
duck
stick.
decoy with you.
Now you need to start selling pool noodles.
Oh God. And so this thing was sitting there sinking in. So I found like the biggest patch of grass, thick grass I could stick it in, like stab the little holder into, hoping,
Something
a
solid,
little solid, right? Not
yeah.
just wet. And it worked. I just set it down a little bit. And to keep it, I mean, this is like 5:15 in the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
So duck hunting, boy, some of them dudes go out 3, 4
Yeah.
o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning
Yeah.
and they set up and they just wait. So nobody gets their spot.
It's the suspense.
It's gosh, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
I
I
love
get
it.
it,
This was
man.
my first year
Yeah.
doing it, and I'm
So
telling
what
you, I
happens
love
when the
it.
lights come on? You got people all around you.
Oh gosh, yeah. Which you see them coming, you hear the boat and you see the lights
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff. You
yeah.
see them coming,
Yeah.
you flash them, let them know you're there.
It's like hunting game land and deer. You know.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You
Lights
set-
come on and you wave at a guy 50 yards.
Yeah,
from
you're 3 trees over from the guy. He's facing the other way, like damn, you know. But anyway, so there wasn't no boats going up the river, no nothing. Hear me out now. I am lucky enough to work a job and have a lifestyle that I have Mondays off, right?
Yeah.
And so my little girl wasn't with me that night. I didn't have to take her to school the next morning, on a Sunday night going into Monday. So luckily I had Monday free, right? So
Right.
5 a.m. I'm on the river, man. This is great.
Absolutely.
This is awesome. So anyways, I throw that decoy down. I go sit up next to a tree. I found something that doesn't look like poison ivy because I can talk about it and get it. This awful thing for me, okay? Turkey hunting is not going to end up good for me. I can tell you that.
Yeah, me too.
So I sit down. No sooner I sit down, coyotes. And when I tell you coyotes, I mean like I'm surprised I didn't see their breath. Coyotes,
Really?
That'll make the hair stand up on your neck.
brother. 2, 3, 4 of them start howling, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like now listen, who's got the gun, the coyote or me? Right, I got the gun.
Yeah.
And I'm probably the only sucker going turkey hunting with like 6 shells in my pocket and 3 in the gun, right? Okay, at $10 a piece, $12 a piece, whatever the hell they are, these TSS loads.
yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I'm probably the only sucker with $100 worth of shells in his pocket turkey hunting. Okay,
Yeah.
But this is why I do it. Okay,
Yeah,
that or I carry a chest rig pistol with me. I didn't have it that day.
Right.
So I was like, I'm glad I got these, right? Because
Yeah.
the coyotes get a little curious coming down here.
that's
But I didn't
right.
set up in their backyard. No bullshit. I mean, in their backyard, I'll tell you. I sat there for a minute and I was like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
like there can't be no turkeys if there's all these coyotes. Can't be, right? There can't be any turkeys if all these coyotes are right here. And I tell you, and this is no exaggeration. I know how hunting stories go. I know how this stuff goes. I'm telling you, no doubt in my mind was I less than 50 yards from these dogs, from these coyotes.
Wow.
Seriously, it was loud, son, them hollering. It
Yeah.
wasn't echoing yet. It was direct.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't set up in their backyard. I had to have.
Yeah.
And they howled on a little bit, trying to herd me and try to figure out if I'm another coyote or something, trying to locate me.
Yeah.
And they know where I'm at. I mean, they got to. You know what I mean? There ain't no
I'm
way.
sure they do.
Yeah, they know better. They know I was there before I knew they was there.
That's right.
You were in their world.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I was in their backyard.
Yeah.
And so sat there a little longer and, sitting there thinking about like, man, I was getting eat up with mosquitoes too.
didn't have a
It wasn't even
thermocell
daylight yet. Huh?
You didn't take a thermocell?
No, I didn't take a thermosol. I've got them. We sell them. I've got them. I didn't take one with me.
Best $25 you'll spend.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm with it though. I've used them, but I wasn't thinking about it. Once again, man, you live and you learn, and this is one of those things I wasn't thinking about it. And after that, I will take one after that day.
Yeah.
But I heard some other coyotes howling a little, I could hear they were at distance.
Yeah.
They were probably 100, 200 yards away. They were at distance and maybe further than that. And they were howling back and forth. I was like, I sat with my back not to the coyotes, right? Not to where I heard them. I was like, yeah, I ain't sitting on that side. I'm sitting on this side.
Yeah.
And then heard the ones further off. And I was like, you know what? I went over here and scooped that damn decoy up where I got in the boat. And off I went to the next
I'm going to
spot.
go get some breakfast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we going to Bojangles. This turkey hunting thing ain't for me. We going to Bojangles. But no, man, it went good. I got into I meandered around, man. Like I said, there wasn't many people out whatsoever. A couple fishermen, that kind of thing. You could tell they'd been out there all night, but not at the ramp. Nobody at the ramp. Just people on the river, people on the lake. Went down towards the lake a little bit in the flats. They're off of High Rock and the Yakin, and went to some game land over there that was actually like plowed fields and stuff. I'm like, if any, turkey's probably over here too, whatever. And I tell you, man, I encountered some guys, and I hate it for them if they're listening to this, but I encountered some guys that were in this tiny little John boat. Mind you, I'm by myself. They were middle-aged men. They were probably late 40s, that kind of age. And, I'm just, no offense, you know what I mean? But I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
I'm on boat. I'm not cocky. I'm respectful.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. It's just daylight enough where I can tell there's another boat. I can see their lights. I could see mine. And they were just kind of putting around in the middle of the water. They were probably 200 yards from any shore, any bank. And I just kind of went around them, gave them plenty of distance around them. I was probably 75, 100 yards around them.
Yeah.
Went around them because I was going faster than they were because I knew where I wanted to go.
Right.
But I was trying to get there quick because I didn't want to miss turkeys coming off the roost because it's already daylight. Like they're coming down right now.
That's right.
I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
So I got there, threw the boat up on the bank, got an aluminum boat, just run that thing right up on the bank.
Yeah.
Done. Got my gun. I was stepping off the boat, and they come over and wanted to say some words to me. And they were like, "Hey, man, that ain't too cool. Creeping in on somebody." I'm like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" They're like, "Man, we's gonna hunt this over here." I'm like,
No.
Okay. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
was you supposed to
how
know
am I
that?
supposed to fucking know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. How am
you
I
didn't
supposed
get the
to?
memo?
Yeah, I guess that I missed the flyer in my mailbox
Yeah.
last week that
Yeah.
you were going to hunt here today and this morning.
Yeah.
Like it's
Shoulda
game
looked.
land. We
Shoulda
can.
looked before you left.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I guess I should have looked, right? But, and the thing is, surrounded by game land, there's no telling where they're going. I couldn't tell if they were even hardly moving. To me, they looked like they were fishing. I
Right.
didn't know. You know what I mean? I told them, I said, hey, man, I'm not hard to get along with. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's your holy girl. It's your place where you take your boy, this, that, and there. Fine, dude. I'll go somewhere else. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't matter to me. It's not the most important thing. So I'm not trying to be a pushover by any means, but I'm not on a confrontation over a damn spot to
No, I
game
get
land
it.
to try to hunt over. I ain't the type.
Yeah, let them be the jackass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, what'd you think we was doing? I said, hell, I don't know. I said, I was so far away from you, I couldn't tell what you was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, to be honest with you, I said, I figured you was probably fishing.
Yeah.
He said, fishing in camo? I said, are you serious, brother? I said, I couldn't barely tell there's two of you on the boat, let alone what the hell you was wearing.
Yeah.
How
You
you
know what I
going
mean?
to see him if they're in a camo?
Right.
So he expects you to
Read his mind and know where he's
to
going.
know all this stuff, where he's going,
Yeah.
what he's doing out there.
And I guess he
This,
felt some
that.
type of way that I
Yeah,
was encroaching
I
in
would
on
have
his
to say,
space or
piss
something.
off, guy.
Well,
know?
right, and that's kind of
Yeah.
where I got to. I was like, "What are you looking to do here? Like,
Yeah.
what we getting at here?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
where we
Like,
at?
is this going to be a problem?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how far you want to go with this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, if it's over me parking my boat here and hunting this, or you parking your boat here and hunting this, or something
Right.
like that, this is a damn 200-acre track,
Yeah.
right? I don't
You
know
go
what the
this
hell.
way, I'll go this way.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Like I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna take no shit by no means, but it's
Right.
like, what the hell are we doing, bro? Like you wasting more of my time than anything at this
Yeah.
point. So I was like, you know what? I said, hey, brother. I said, don't worry about it. Y'all hunt this if you want to. I'll push my boat back in work. No. And they just motored on a little bit. I was like, no,
They
screw
probably
it,
had
man. I'm
no
gone.
intentions of hunting there anyway.
They probably didn't. It
No,
probably just
they
pissed
just
them off
giving
because I
you
was
a
there.
hard time.
Right. And that's fine.
That's all
fine.
it was.
I said, that's fine. Y'all do that. So I found another place. Well, here they come. And I'm sitting up in the field. And I'm like, you're kidding me, man. All I can think of is they can pull the plug on the boat. They're going to mess with my stuff. You know what I mean? I'm like, God,
I hate shit like that.
man, ruin my damn morning.
Yes.
So I went back to and they'd already left now. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, like I got somewhere and I seen them leave the cove I was in. There's one way in, one way out. And I was like, well, hopefully they'll go over there and hunt whatever the heck they were going to right there. And I'm literally 100 acres on the other side of this field. Like we're going to hunt towards each other. You know what I mean? We never see each other. And, you know, maybe they'll push something my way or something is all I'm thinking of. You know, thinking positive. And so no, that's how that went. But that just gave me it gave me a weird feeling, man. I was like, it ain't worth this. So I left. And,
I'm gonna tell you, and this is kind of getting off subject. I had two ladies. Me and my wife was on a cruise, and I had two ladies. It was crowded. It was Carnival cruise, nice cruise. We was enjoying, and we were out on deck, and it was really a warm, nice day. And my wife got up to go use the restroom, and she had her towel and stuff down and had her flip-flops laying there. She put them in the chair when she left. Well, I'm laying face down. Same kind of scenario. These two ladies walked up, and they just grab her towel and throw it on the deal, and I sit in her flip-flops and put them.
What?
And I said, yeah, they just pulled them out of the chair. I said, because it was crowded. It was really crowded on deck.
Right.
And I said, ma'am, that's my wife's chair. She's coming right back. Well, she's not here now. That's exactly what. Well, what are you going to do to a woman? You know what I mean? I thought about punching her in the face and throwing her overboard, but I'm more of a gentleman than that. You know what I mean? I'm more of a gentleman than that. So I'm like, okay. So
Hey, what we
I'm
gonna do about
sitting
this?
here. I get up.
Keep
and
talking.
I get up and I go, well, what am I going to do here? So I got the towels and I got my wife's stuff, and I threw a towel down, and she had a brand new. The deck was so hot you couldn't walk on it because it was so hot. You had to have flip flops on or something. Well, she had a brand new pair of rainbows. This lady did that stole the chair, so I threw the towel over the rainbows, and I didn't steal it because I wouldn't steal. But when I picked my towel up, I accidentally picked up one of her flip flops in the deal, and
Karma.
I walked by the garbage can, and I threw the flip-flop in the garbage can, and we just sat down there watching her as she got ready to leave with
Did she hobble off?
one shoe.
Oh,
She
my
had
gosh.
to hop her big ass across the deck because she couldn't find one shoe. It's a tough game.
That
you know what I
sounds
mean?
spiteful as shit.
Well, you know what I mean. It was so great to watch, but you know. But anyway,
That's redneck entertainment, right?
it
there.
is. It is. But yeah, same thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no
People just
doubt.
try to bully up and like, I was going to do. This is my place. Don't
Yeah,
interrupt
I'm
my
entitled
fun.
to this.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm that type of guy. I'm like, okay, I'll just get my stuff and move on because. I mean, I hate to say it, and I'm not no badass by no means. I mean, I'm 57 years old.
Right.
I got two gears. One of them's getting along with you really good, and the other one is going to prison.
Oh,
So
gosh.
where are we going to be at? You know,
Right.
where are we going to go?
Right. What
you
are we
know?
doing here?
You gonna
Yeah.
go to prison for stealing a rainbow?
No, I didn't steal it.
Nah.
I didn't steal it. I accidentally picked it up when I picked my towel
When you
up.
realized you had it, you said,
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't going to do the right thing and take it back to her. I'm going to do the right
Yeah,
thing and throw this thing in the trash can.
Yeah, I
That's
got
what
to
I'm
put
going to do.
this in the garbage can. I found somebody's flip flop. I'm
Oh,
throwing it in the garbage
man.
can.
Nasty shoe, boy. Put that thing right in the recycling.
Yeah, but I get it, man.
Look at the bacteria all over that thing.
Yeah,
Man, I'm telling you.
but hey, keep turkey hunting.
Hey, no, I'm going to, man.
Yeah.
I try to redeem myself, man. I
ain't
hopped up in
over.
there and I ran up the other way of the river. I burned a tank and a half of fuel that day just messing.
Yeah,
And
but that's good though.
no, it was
You know?
great. It was
Yeah.
great, man. It was a great day, and playing around on the lake, got lunch on the lake.
Yeah.
It was a good day, man. But I hopped up in this little cove, and I was like, I'm gonna try this right here. A notion just hit me. I was riding down the river, going to where I knew I'd spotted some before, and I had scouted some before season, and I was like, you know what? Something just hit me. I looked to the right, and there was this little cut in, like this little tiny little creek. Like the trees just split, and there's a little creek. It was like, I spun that thing around. I shoved that boat up in there, and I went. It probably didn't go 40 feet and just stopped.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna try this out. A little bit of grassy area, whatever. It looked like I was itching just thinking about it. All the poison ivy and oak and all that. Boy, I'm telling you, I think y'all understand, boy. It put me in the hospital. I'm telling you.
It gets on me pretty bad too.
But I hopped up out of there. I didn't hit the call or anything before I got out of the boat. Mistake, good, bad, who knows, whatever. But it's a deep bank on both sides. I don't know if y'all spent much time on the river at all. And I'm very new to it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm no novice here. I'm no very very beginner at this. But I hopped up out of there. I knew it was game land. Checked that on the OnX app. I don't know if y'all use that. It shows you, man. It shows you everything. Who property owners are, everything. Property lines, the whole nine.
Yeah, I've used Hunt Stand. I've used it before.
Okay, I use OnX, man.
Similar.
Yeah, you can put waypoints on there. You can send waypoints to people. You can track where you walked and GPS your way back through your walking track, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I hopped up on the bank and I got 3 steps up on the bank, nothing but cracking sticks. Gobble, 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 gobble. 2 of them gobbled at me. And I'm talking like, I don't know how I didn't hit him with the boat.
Yeah.
Close, real close.
Yeah.
And I froze, man. I ain't never hunted turkeys, but I ain't never hunted turkeys and heard a gobble or anything. So I was like, shit. What I do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All I've been told is them things see like nobody's business, so
I
you
can
can't
think
be
about
moving.
you looking around a tree and there's
Brother.
another hunter with a call.
I'm telling you,
Sitting there down there with a box. You peek around the tree. And
man. That's what I was
You got
thinking.
a red dot in your head.
I'm telling you, man. But I froze, man.
Can you imagine?
I looked across the little creek there, and I seen, and I didn't know right until I got up on the bank because this bank's 15 foot off the water level. Okay, and I'm 2 foot off the water with the boat. You know what I mean? So I'll hop up this bank, and I can now see, flush with the ground, and it's waist high grass, weeds, whatever. You get it, little trees, bushes, trees are down, stuff like that. I seen 2 heads bobbing, bubble, bubble, bubble. Probably 15 yards from me.
Yeah.
I just froze, man. That right after they gobbled, and I was like, oh, and once again, now I'm new to this, so not to sound naive or anything, but is it a hen? Is it a gobbler? Is it not? Are these 2 hens? And I heard gobblers right behind them. Whatever. So I'm sitting there like, I don't want to just jump shoot these things. One of them, 2 of them, whatever, and me being the wrong, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a little bit of the responsibility of a hunter to do it right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, that's what we teach our kids, from day one.
Right.
If
If you're not sure, don't take it.
Yeah, if you're not sure what you shoot,
it's not-
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
shoot.
Exactly. Don't shoot if you're not sure. So I didn't shoot, and easily, man, looking back on it, easily could have tagged out right there on 2 of them, but it took all the fun out of it because I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I could take your bag limit. Your tags are 2 for turkeys a year. If you didn't know, or at least here in North Carolina, and I didn't know. I don't think I'd want to tag out in one day, to be honest with you.
No, I'm with you.
I hate to sound like that, but I don't think I'd want to.
Yeah.
It's not about, man, I done tagged out. First thing.
It's about the hunt.
Yeah. I really enjoy just going
the
and listening.
experience.
Yeah.
Deer season's that way too. I mean,
Absolutely. Deer
how many
season's that way with
bucks do you see that are borderline, and you're just like, dang, it's early.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's the hunt. It's getting out there and just being out there. And, with deer hunting for me, I'm a big deer hunter and love it. But it's being out there with my son. You know what I mean? And that's what we do.
It's the experience, and
It's an experience.
It's watching the woods wake up. It's watching nature wake up, man. I
absolutely.
love it.
Yeah.
There ain't birds chirping or nothing, and in the next 20 minutes, man, everything's coming alive. You can just feel
right.
it.
That's right. You can feel it. You
Yeah.
can feel it. And I'm sure the animals are the same way. Got to be.
Got to be. Got to be.
Got to be. Because, like you say, everything comes to life. When that sun hits, everything comes to life.
Yeah.
You ever been tower buzzed by a hummingbird?
Tower buzz.
Yeah, you're sitting there and
Yeah.
God,
I
have
love some
not.
hummingbirds. Love it. Love to see
I
them.
mean, them things are
Amazing creature.
Mhm.
You know
they're
what I mean?
fast.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which I'm a. I guess you could call me. I'm a borderline tree hugger. I think all God's creatures are amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
they've
just
all
the
got a
way I am.
place.
You know what I mean? Everything's got its place.
You kill spiders?
Yeah. If it scare me, you gotta die.
You leaving?
It's like a snake.
It's your
man.
time,
You know
buddy.
what
I mean, we work on the ground a lot, so
I know. Trust
laying
me.
there and
But it's
get
like
a spider bite the jugular,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I know. Trust me, boy.
It's like a snake. I don't now black snake. It don't bother me, but
Look.
like a copperhead or something like that, even a black snake, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If it scares me,
It's done.
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to kill a black snake if I see it. Then I'm going to try to shoo it off, but it's going to make me mad.
Black snake
you know what I
will
mean?
keep the copperheads away.
Well, I've always heard that.
Same.
You know,
I can tell you now, if it slithers or it crawls and has more than 8 legs, that thing is dead. If it's me, bro, I can already tell you.
I just
I
don't,
hate to be like that, but
If you
I
see
just
a
don't do
rattlesnake,
snakes. I don't do spiders.
If you see a rattlesnake and you kill it, you better not let nobody know it.
Yeah.
They are protected now.
are they?
Timber rattlers in North Carolina are protected.
Well, I can tell you if I kill this for a damn good reason. It ain't,
Man,
I didn't go out looking for
you know,
it. It found me and it found the end of that barrel.
Yeah,
boy, that's all I can tell you.
It shouldn't be walking on the same path I'm walking on.
It was trying to occupy the same space I was, and I won.
I'm just
No, I
saying,
get it. I
Don't
get
post
it.
it all over Facebook.
No,
you know?
I would not. I would not do that. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I just don't do spiders. I don't do snakes. You know.
Yeah, creepy crawlers not for me, buddy.
No,
that's all I can tell
no.
you.
It's just
Creepy
the way they
crawlers.
move. You know. I know there's a lot of people out there to be like, snake ain't gonna bother you.
Man, and I don't know what it was, but back at the race shop when we were in the old Harvick building on the airport of Statesville.
yeah.
I don't know if them things come back with us from the track or if they live there or what, but they seem to be some big old spiders. Big.
Yeah,
I'm
really?
talking big. Yes. Big, big, big.
Yeah.
Look like damn wolf spiders. Something out of damn Afghanistan or
You got
something.
any pictures?
Might actually.
Hey, we had. I'm telling you now, there was a race shop that I used to work at. You worked there too. I'm not going to name them, but they had there was woods out behind it, and in the summertime when it started warming up, I guess the snakes, there was copperheads would come in there. Because we found a few juvenile copperheads in there, and I guess they would come in.
There's water back there too.
Yeah, I guess they were coming in to cool off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean. I never seen one personally, but I know that there was a couple guys in there that told me they killed a copperhead in there. Whether they's messing with me or not, I don't know. You know.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That's
That
something
ain't
else.
that big.
Brother.
What is it?
That's
Man,
damn.
I ain't messing with that right there.
That damn thing is big.
That
You can
thing-
say what you want to.
That thing will bite you on your toe when you step on
I
it.
guarantee you right now, you throw a couple of them out over in Iraq or Iran or whatever we're doing right now, you stop the war. They'll be like, we're out, man. You can have it all. You can have
Nah,
it straight. You can have the whole 9. Bring in whatever you want to.
Somebody would put
I ain't
saddles on
mess-
that thing and use them. They have them things
I
trained.
guarantee you somebody be
Yeah.
riding them.
They'd be dropping them from drones or
Yeah.
There
something.
won't be no camels no more.
Well, hey, this weekend though, now I had a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to West Virginia, took my father-in-law up to see his wife,
Okay.
which was cool.
How'd that
You know,
go?
It was sad in a lot of ways. He
Did
ain't
they
seen her in a
lock the
while.
door and Charlie Rich come on?
No, but I told him. I told my wife. I said, if that's what they want to do, more power to them. You know.
Ain't
He's-
that Charlie
he's-
Rich that sings that old song?
Yeah.
Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, she's. I think. I'm almost positive he's 87 and she's in her 90s.
Wow. She's still living?
Yeah.
Yeah, in her 90s, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be, if that's what they want to do, though, more power to them. I mean,
Hey,
at 87.
who are
years
you
old-
to tell them not
That's
to?
right. Hey, at 87 years old, I hope I can still hit 3-pointers. You know what I mean? At least once in a while. At least hit a free throw. I
Oh,
mean,
God.
at least hit a free throw. You know what I
be
mean?
lucky to see the free throw.
Hey,
line.
but it's but we left them to visit. we left them to visit.
Honey, hold the poly dent. I'm coming home.
I think at that point, and then it's going to get crazy. This is going to get crazy. But I think
God.
at this point, you can't look at them.
Oh, God.
There's no way.
What
I
are you
think that's the
talking
reason why
about?
God lets our vision go bad. Because you can't see them at that age. What are you going to do?
You turn the
If
lights
you
off.
see them, no. Well, yeah.
Which
I guess.
fold is it?
I guess, but it's just I don't know, man. I don't even want to think about it.
You think
How the
about
hell
it
did
right
we get
now.
on this subject? That's the weirdest.
You started it.
But
Oh,
we went to the casino, went to the dog track. I played some 3-card poker, which was
Hey.
I'm a
Don't win any
poker
money?
guy. I more or less broke even. You know
Also,
what I mean?
lost it.
Well, no, I mean I didn't lose money, but
You went up, come back down, knew when to stop.
yeah, I went up.
No,
I went up a lot.
His wife told him it was time to go.
She did.
See?
You know what I mean? I was rolling good. I was rolling good, and I knew we had to get back. We had to go pick her daddy up. But firsthand,
He's
I don't
like,
know if
"Do you-
anybody. I'm sure
You
people
got
out
the
there.
deed to the house with you?
I know people out there know about 3-card poker. Now, 3-card poker You're just playing against the dealer's hand.
Right.
You get 3 cards. Dealer gets 3 cards.
It's kind of like
He has to be.
blackjack, right?
He had to be queen high to qualify
Yeah.
to even play against your hand. So, anyway, make a long story short, first hand I hit a straight,
Hey,
and I had $25 bet.
there you go.
So I think it paid 20 to 1 or something like that. I'm sure people know what.
Come
it paid.
on. There you go.
So
Well, I think really and truly, and I'm not huge into it, but going to different casinos and going to Vegas every year now again is I look at what they pay, and I feel like every table's even different, or even every casino's different on the tables.
Yeah.
So 20 to 1, 17 to 1, 15 to 1, whatever.
Yeah.
15 to 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever. But but yeah, so
But it was-
that still hits good though. I mean,
It was a good hit, and
Yeah,
I hit 4 or 5 within a 3 or 4 hour period.
heck yeah.
I hit 4 or 5 good hands, really good hands. You know what I mean? That I made money on. And then I went over and usually roulette runs good for me. But I mean, it's kind of you got to be able to ride the wave. You know what I mean? You got to be able to go down. You got to be able to come up. And I went down.
Never come back up.
And never come back up. So I cashed
Said
out.
I rode that wave straight to
Yeah.
Poseidon down the bottom.
Yeah, we went and picked up Pop and Law and boogied on back to North Carolina. But
I like craps. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like playing table game craps.
you know, I don't know that much. I don't know enough about it to know what I'm doing. I put it
feel
on
like
the
that's the
pass
best
line.
time.
I put it on the pass line.
Well, that means
you
you're
know?
playing whatever's on, whatever number's on, or you're playing 7 or 11. Well, once again, depending on the casino, I guess. You know, but you're playing either 7 or 11 if nothing's on, no working numbers are working.
Yeah.
No numbers are working. The little puck, they flip over the little hockey puck.
Yeah.
I like it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I learned
never
that
played.
traveling, and I like it. And it's a ride the wave now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
And some buddies of mine will tell you, Cody will tell you, Brandon Hutchins will tell you, anybody that if you're with me and you're like, man, you know, Dylan's gonna go over here, go up a couple $100 so he can waste some money in the slot machine.
Yeah.
That's all he's gonna come over here. He's gonna go up a couple $100 and go cash out.
Yeah.
And I could do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
On craps. I can go over there and I can lose every bit of it too.
Oh yeah. No, I get it.
I can lose every bit of it
I'm
too.
the same way. You know, and we have we do not play for money on a little home game.
Yeah. Okay.
We do not.
You can play for
money.
money as long as the house don't keep any.
Well, no, the house don't keep any. But we just play for chips. But anyway, I just want to make sure I make that clear. But anyway, but you know, it's we have some good players. We have some good players come up. But you know, most of the time, the people that wind up winning all the chips are beginners. Do know absolutely nothing. And I'm a Hold'em guy. I'm a Texas Hold'em player. I love to play Texas Hold'em. I love the thinking part of it. I don't necessarily love the winning part of it. I love to play your hand. I love the part of looking at you and wondering what you got in your hand. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
And that's what I like. I mean, and I like stud poker too. I'm a
Mississippi stud.
Yeah, I like 7-card stud. I like 7-card.
Do you think when you talk, let's call it beginner's luck?
Yeah.
So do you think the beginner's luck is because maybe they don't know the game, or do you think it's just because they're playing
Well,
and just not knowing the risk of what maybe they're doing, and they just get lucky and hit it?
Well, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think if they can hit a big hand and get a big chip stack, which is smart on their part, if you can get a big chip stack, then you start seeing more flops. And the flop is the first 3 cards come out. And the more flops that you can see, the more potential you have to win those flops. I mean, okay, now, and I'm gonna turn my assholish self on. I think there's etiquette in everything that the human body could possibly do. Especially if you're a Southern gentleman, there's etiquette in what you need to do. If you're going to play golf, you got to dress a certain way. I know everybody's not going to see it my way, and I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
I
how you
dress a
dress?
certain way.
How you dress?
Even at a poker table.
So how you dress when you go play golf?
I wear a collared shirt.
Yeah.
Most
You know what I
places
mean?
won't let you come in. If you
I
got
wear a collared shirt.
You
I
wear knickers like Bagger Vance?
No, I don't go that route. But if I had a pair,
Get some
it's
khakis,
possible.
that kind of
I
thing.
guess.
Yeah.
But, you know, your pants has got to be pleated. You got to look the part. You know, Richard Petty taught me a long time ago, but if you can't win it, look it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean there's some truth to
So
that.
what's your poker?
What are you wearing to poker?
I wear my jeans. I wear
sunglasses?
I wear my jeans. I
Are
wear
we
a
talking-
button-down shirt. No, I don't wear sunglasses. I think that again,
Yeah,
to
I
me,
don't-
that's poker etiquette.
No,
You know what I mean?
but I see them on TV wearing them all the time.
Well, that's yeah.
I'm also not playing for $150,000 neither.
Yeah. Some people say that if they wear
Yeah,
the
but you gotta look the part, and maybe
Yeah,
you will be.
true,
well, they say they
true.
want to. You know why they want to wear the
Because
sunglasses?
they don't want you looking in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you got a twitch? You know what I mean? Maybe they got a twitch in their eye or something.
My,
I don't
might.
know.
my luck,
they
I
get
get
nervous, they start twitching.
But you know, all the years that I've ever played poker, very seldom do I pick up on a tail from any one person. You know what I mean? That I can look at you and see a tail is like
okay.
if you looked at your
pick up on like a
cards.
secret or something.
You know, if you look at your cards and you raise your eyebrows or something like that, well, the first thing you think, he's got a pocket pair of aces, or he's got kings, or he's got something.
Now I'm screwed.
Well, not
That's
necessarily.
what I think. I'm screwed.
Not
Boy, look at these
necessarily,
cards.
you know,
my luck. I've been wearing mirrored sunglasses,
But you
so
know what I
can
mean?
See everything I got.
God,
Well, it's you know, you don't. Sometimes you might do that to throw the other person off. You might
Correct.
you might have a 2-7.
But
You might have a do 7, and what do I know?
yeah.
You might be looking at your cards going, wow, this is great cards. You might go, wow, that's some shitty cards, one way or another. So I've never been able to pick up on a tail by somebody wearing sunglasses. Maybe those guys are better than me. Maybe that's the reason why they're playing for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And
Might be.
And I'm not. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know. But anyway, that's my poker lean. And anyway, hey, listen, real quick, I want to give a shout out. I told him I was going to
Okay.
my old buddy DW at Parkway Ford and all them fine folks up there.
Okay.
ain't
Love
that
him.
that boy you camp with all the time?
Yes, I love him. He is if you want a car, somebody gonna shoot you straight, go up there and see DW and them cats, because he's gonna shoot you straight. He's gonna look after you. He's my guy. You know what I mean? Me and him, we camped a lot. We camped out at a campground we had an annual site. They got an annual site, still have an annual site. We go out there and visit them. Me and him has, ruined our liver and, well, I won't say ruined our liver, but we've done damage.
They make pills for that.
And we've, we've battled off many, many hangover,
Oh, I'm sure.
but we've had fun.
I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Good friend of mine used to tell me it's all about the war stories the next morning. So,
You're right about that.
I
right about
remember, and it's a quick story, and I'll quit bogarting it. I remember everybody was decided. We had a really, really fun night. The next morning, we went over, and that's the way everybody did that had the annual sites. Everybody decided, hey, we're going to cook a big, huge breakfast, which was great.
Yeah, heck yeah. Everybody pitch in.
Everybody
I'm with
pitched
it.
in.
Yes,
So
love
we
it.
was going to cook this huge breakfast.
Yep.
I am absolutely dried out beyond recognition. I need something to drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I asked my other buddy who was there, I said, hey, man, you got a bottle of water or something? He's like, yeah. Go over in that refrigerator, open it up, and reach in the door there, and and I didn't pay no attention. There was other bottles of water in there, but they didn't have a label on them. So I thought they just skinned the label off of them, in a cooler or something. Well, his wife had hummingbird food, the clear stuff in there.
Sugar water.
Oh, I pulled the lid off that unit and just pulled about half a bottle down real quick because I needed it.
It's sugar water. You should be really good by then.
Oh, man. It was
Bad.
all I could do to keep everything down. You know what I mean? I'll never ask that guy for another bottle of water ever.
That is totally.
But
not the
anyway, we
direction
had
I
a
thought
good
you were going
time.
with
But
that.
yeah. I'll let that go. But anyway, I told him I'd give him a shout out last one. But D, if you're listening, love you. Cat, you know what I mean? You the best. Everybody out there. Little Cookie, the whole nine.
Well, there you go. Episode brought to you by Parkway Ford.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Hey, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, we need a little help.
Yeah.
What you
Heck yeah.
thinking, Earl? How was your weekend, Earl?
My weekend was busy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I struggle with that between working and I got a little deal at home. And,
No, I get
The
it.
welding business.
yeah.
I was going to ask you how that was
And
going.
then trying to, just trying to keep up.
Right.
Sometimes you feel like work 24/7 and it never ends.
Yeah, I feel that way. I
I
feel
do
that
too.
way.
I ain't gonna lie.
I've, I thought the older I get,
It's
the
supposed
more
to be
time
better.
that I would have.
It
But
ain't-
I don't. I don't have it, man. I don't have.
No, it's
I don't
worse.
have time. I don't have time for nothing.
No,
You know,
it's just worse.
a lot of times I'll come home from. Well, you know what time we leave?
Yeah.
We leave work at. We leave work. Excuse me. We leave work at 6 o'clock. I boogie home. A lot of times my dump truck has to work the next day or had work that day, so I have to jump in my dump truck, go take it.
You ain't got a fuel card for them?
No, I'm
Come
not that big yet.
on.
That's just my second year. You know what I mean? Hell, I'm still learning on that end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And apparently,
You gotta
I'm
get you a
learning
fuel
wrong.
card or something.
I'm going to.
So it stays on there, man.
Yeah.
Like we do the fire trucks, it stays on the
Yeah.
the visor or wherever you
Yeah.
put it. And them dudes, hey man, before you bring it in, throw some fuel in it.
That's
all I
definitely
ask
what I
of you.
need to do.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of time off me. You know what I mean? Because it comes in, you got to make sure you look it over, make sure all the fluid levels is good. This that. If the driver,
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of
Yeah,
my mind. It's almost the driver's responsibility to make sure thing's good before he takes it.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
whatever.
well,
Whether you
just,
trust him or not, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. And it's like the air conditioner. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all have ever changed a resistor on a blower motor on a Kenworth.
I don't even know where
I
it
But
is.
I
if
sure
you
haven't.
ever want to wade through hell with gasoline underwear on, that's exactly
Oh,
what it's
God.
like. It is horrible.
Did
It
you
is-
have to watch a YouTube video?
Yeah, I had to tear apart the whole dash
Oh no.
to get to it. I mean, the whole bottom side. Take all these plastic panels off, and
Try not to break them.
try not to break them. Try
What year
and
is this
screws. It's 07.
Okay.
So all the screws are.
Brittle.
It's just hard to get them out.
Yep.
You know, the heads won't suspend, but anyway, I got it. But when I finally got to the resistor, I had to hold a mirror down and look at the resistor and run my hand around the backside. And I know it's crazy to say, but anyway, that's how I got them out. That's how I got the bolts
You
out.
cut your
Okay.
forearms all
Oh,
up.
you can see.
Oh, God,
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
just, bruised up, nicked up. And I mean, the older I get,
The more you bruise.
The longer it takes to heal.
I will bleed opening up a box of Q-tips. You know what I mean? I will, damn near bleed to death. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I guess it's just the skin. Your
You take
skin's not
blood
what it
thinner?
used to be. I
Aspirin,
do.
Resiment, anything like that?
Yeah. I take.
But I don't take
they-
any of that stuff. But I've noticed myself.
well, they claim I got.
Yeah.
I don't have
Bruises.
high blood pressure, but it's like.
Borderline or something.
Yeah, it's borderline. So they got me on these little low milligram. It looks like a baby aspirin or something.
Probably
but
is baby
I don't know
aspirin.
what it is. But anyway, I have to take one every morning. And my wife is on me. She's like, you got to take that blood pressure medication? I don't know. But anyway.
Hmm.
But
Well-
anyway.
Earl, how's the welding business?
It's like an accelerator. It's up and down.
Okay.
Either you slam covered up and you can't keep up, or you're sitting around
Thumbing.
thumbing, drinking beer, waiting on it to happen.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, you know, in the world where I'm in, you want it to be.
Busy but not swallow you whole.
You want to be busy, but at the same time, I work full time,
Yep.
and this is kind of a side gig.
Yep.
And if you ain't careful, I don't advertise or anything,
Right.
other than just word of mouth. Like if you needed something done,
course.
obviously you
Yeah,
can
of
bring it
course.
to me. But if you're not careful, you're gonna work till midnight every night,
You ain't lying.
and that's not what I want to do.
I know it. I know it. It's not good. It's not fun. I can tell you that. It's not fun.
I don't mind, and you can ask Newman, and anybody knows me. I don't mind the work,
Yeah.
but you
It'll consume you though.
none. It will when
Yeah.
you get to a point. You're just like, once you get burned out, it's hard to get over that.
Yeah, and it's hard to care about it anymore.
I mean, it's like even Newman talks about our racing deal. Is when you work at the shop all week long,
yep.
and then you travel on the weekends all weekend long. It is so easy to get burned out,
It is.
and people think it's the dream job. And I'm not gonna lie, it's got its perks.
Of course it does.
And we've made a living doing what we do, and we can't complain about what we've the living that we've made.
Right.
But at the same time, it is really easy to get burned out.
Yes, 100%. And I can relate to that too with firefighting and stuff, man. I come off of being career January made a year, right? So I come off being career full time in January of 25. Yes, 25.
You're right.
So I worked all of 25 just here at the gun shop. Yeah, running my own business. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you talking about getting burned out, man. When I first started in the gun world, man, and a lot of firemen and firemen and women, let me just make that straight, work this same kind of schedule, man. They'll work full time somewhere. Now, keep in mind, it's only 10 days a month.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 120 days a year.
Right.
120 out of 365 is 120 days to 122 days a year.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty damn good to make a living. Okay.
That's right.
Now it's 24 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, everybody, oh yeah, you sleep, you sit on the couch, you do whatever. Yeah, sure. But
You got to be.
But there is times,
to rock.
man, and depending on where you're at, and if you're at a busy station, busy city, that kind of thing, there's times you may not ever see the station. You come in, you throw your crap on the truck, your lunch is in the lunchbox on the truck, and you can eat going down the road to the next call kind of thing.
Right.
If you eat it all.
If you eat it all, correct.
Yeah.
Many nights, man, and everybody knows that talks and listens and knows it and lives it, man. You may not eat. You may not. And you eat weird hours and weird times and weird crap because your food is left half uncooked on the stove and it was 2 hours before you got back to it. Yeah, that $30 steak you just got, that's ruined.
Yeah,
Right? That's
done.
gone. Sorry,
I used
buddy.
to have a thing when we traveled and you get on the airplane, they'd always have sandwiches or something. And I couldn't stand it when they had mayonnaise and stuff on the sandwiches. You
Is
know?
it soggy bread?
Yeah, I can't stand soggy
It was made
bread.
8 hours ago.
Yeah. Right. That gets back to what we talked about. I'll just make me a Dagwood. At the truck.
Dagwood, yeah. Make you whatever you want out of the
I
excess.
carry it on my way.
Jeez. But that goes back to what we talked about earlier. It's all about the people you work around and the crowd that you're working in.
That's right.
Even, man, you know, in the fire service or in the racing world, whatever, if you've got long hours, it's tiring, it's really stressing work. And it's not even just the physical labor of the work. It may be that your entire world got flipped upside down and you had to start over on Wednesday and your deadline for that car is Thursday.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And it's grind time. It's pretty much like, all right, everybody call your wives, call your kids. You ain't going home tonight kind of thing, you know?
And it always happens when you got something that you want to do.
100%. You got the
Every
yard's half mowed. You got to finish
single
it, whatever.
time,
Hey, I ain't coming
every
home. Sorry.
time. When you got something going on in your life, then that's when the 911 happens.
Of course.
Every single time.
Of course.
I hate the feeling, though. I hate the feeling of not being able to get. I don't like to feel like that I'm not in control.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm not a control freak kind of guy, but
Sure.
I just, any situation that I feel like that I cannot get my arms around,
Yeah.
it just irritates me to no end.
I'm with you.
You know, it just like, it drives me insane. It's like, what am I going to do next? I lose sleep.
Yep.
I lay looking at the ceiling.
Yep.
How am I going to do this? What am I going to do? You know, and
Yep.
I'm sure I'm not the only person who
Oh,
does that.
absolutely
No,
not.
you're not.
But you know, and with that being said, the deal we're in now is a lot better
It is way better.
than where I have been
Yes.
in a lot of other places.
There's
It's-
another place where me and you work together, and I'll throw a name out. And he used to tell me, I would get stressed out over stuff. And, you know, I hate to be that guy that would sit here and bitch about engineering and all, but the way this group come across to us at the time,
I know what you're talking about.
it got jammed right down our throats. And we were asked to change basically everything we did
Yeah,
and worship the ground they walked on.
yeah.
And I had an issue with that.
I get it, Earl. I did too.
The guy working beside of me, which he's no longer with us, he passed away a while back. How long's it been? 5 years. It's been 5 years or
At
better.
least 5 years.
Yeah.
I loved him, though. I know who you're talking about.
Yep. Anyway, he just tell me, so Earl, worry about the stuff you can control.
That's right. That's right.
If
That's
you
right.
can't control it, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That makes good sense. Why didn't y'all ever tell me that?
Because you wouldn't listen.
It's hard to put that into play, though. I mean, really, though.
No,
it's
it
hard
is.
to
It's easy
implement
to
that.
sit here and
It
talk
is.
about it now.
Yeah, it's hard to implement
But-
that in the moment.
When you're in the heat of everything at
Yep.
the time, you know, you're not thinking about what you're controlling and what you're not.
No,
You're
heck
just
no.
aggravated because you can't get a dang template to fit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You aggravated because you're having to stay late third night this week. You aggravated because, you know, something happened.
All
You
the
wadded
above.
up a chassis you're supposed to use or something, and now you back to square one,
Yeah.
whatever. But that's why I say, you know, tying that fire stuff back to it, you know, it's 10 days a month, yes, but the life of a generic fireman, somebody that's in that service, they go from there to another part-time job, working in a firehouse somewhere. And, it may be 3-4 days before they get home, and then they're back to their part-time, back to their full-time job, that kind of thing. And that's why I say it's all about the people you're around, you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
When you're sitting there, just like y'all's case, when you're sitting there and, it's like, God, dude, we're supposed to have been home 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If everybody just do their job, man, if these guys just do their job, we'd be out of here.
Yeah.
Something left the setup plate.
Yeah.
You're too late, or or the fab shop held something back, or whatever.
Something.
Man, if they just do their job, we'd be out of here.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep in mind everybody's feeding off each other, and you can only worry about what you can control, which is hard. I'm telling you right now, I'm the world's worst. It's hard to implement that in the moment.
That's tough. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm the world's worst with it.
Yeah.
But it's all about the people you're working around, man. And if everybody makes a good work environment, you know what I mean? And everybody, hey, we're all in this crap together.
Yeah. That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
But the thing is, where we work now, get back to what you were talking about, the people.
Yeah.
The people that they've put around us now are people that we have worked around for 20 years.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
that's good.
I mean, it's an older group,
Sure.
but you're talking about
There's a lot of experience
a
there.
bunch of guys who's been in charge
Yeah.
and haven't been asked to do different things.
But my first day, and I'm sure yours was too. My first day felt like that I've been around them guys forever because I had been.
We had been.
Yeah.
I mean, I met or come in the shop, and I knew these guys like yourself and a couple
Yeah.
other guys. I had already been told that y'all were going to be there.
Yeah.
But I didn't reach out to nobody and tell them that I was.
didn't
No,
either.
of course
I
not.
didn't either.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do it.
I mean, it's kind of a surprise thing. It's kind of
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of them deals.
Oh yeah.
But it was cool to see people
Oh,
that
yeah.
you even work with
Yeah.
that I hadn't worked with since 2001.
But life in general is kind of like you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Life in general is kind of like that. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Even your personal life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You keep the good. You
You
keep
re-
the good in.
You still
and-
respect the
and,
people that you need to respect.
kind of keep the bad on the outskirts.
Sure.
and the same
things work
thing
out.
is they respect you for the
Yeah.
same reason.
That's right.
Yeah.
And things work out. There's always going to be there's
Hiccups
always
in the
going to be
road,
shit you
speed
can't get
bumps.
over.
Yeah, there's got to be. Yeah,
you know,
there's always
that you
gonna be.
cannot get over.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, and you struggle together. But at the end of the day, it's just like what we're doing now. Our team that we're with now, we're doing a lot with a little,
Yes.
and I mean that.
No, I mean
that
understand what you're at.
personnel wise.
Yes.
But we have got, I'll say it like this: if you put a baseball team together, you only got 9 guys, but those 9 guys that you put on the field
Or with 2 guys apiece.
can absolutely get it done.
Yeah.
They can play their spot. They pull together. They when they stand at the
That's because
plate,
they all know what they're doing.
Yeah, when
and
they stand at the
that's
plate,
where the
they-
experience
they do their
kicks
job.
in,
yeah,
is I don't have to hold your hand
right,
when I say, hey, I need this and I need that,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I need some of this, I need 10 of these, and I need them to be relatively close.
Yeah.
You're going to get it. You might ask some simple questions
Yeah.
from the start, but
Yeah.
after that, you're going to go do it.
Well, I have trouble the older I get retaining information, and you know how it is.
You got to make notes.
Well, I forget to make notes,
All the time.
or I'll make notes and I forget to read them.
Oh, gosh.
I forget where I put them. But you know what I mean. But it's good to have people that you can bounce things off of, and they not get
Sideways with you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I mean?
and it's also when you know what the other person's thinking, or what they're having to do,
Yeah.
or what's next. Everybody's on the exact same page.
Yeah.
We know what the big goal is, and we know every step along the way to get there. I know my place and where I should be. I know what I have to do to make it to
Right.
where you can do what you need to do,
Yeah.
to make it to where he can do what he needs to do.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. If everybody's on the same page, it's smooth like butter, man.
That's right.
Same way
That's
in the
right.
fire service.
Yeah.
If all of us walking in this house together knows exactly why we're
That's
here,
right.
what we're doing, where we're going, that kind of thing. It doesn't matter if my only job is to hold the door. My job is to hold the door. I'm holding the door.
You do it the best you can.
But I know the exact same. I know exactly what that man right there walking past me is
Yeah,
doing.
that's
I
right.
know what the man behind him is doing.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing in y'all's world.
Yeah.
It really is.
Everybody pulls the rope in the same direction, which I
Yeah.
think we have.
Yes.
We pull the rope in the same direction,
And nobody minds to help it when
and
you
good
have
things
to.
happen.
when you have to, you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And good things happen when
Yep.
that happens. Just like you talking
Everything
about
meshes.
the firefighters.
Yeah.
You line up at the door.
Sure.
Everybody's got a job.
Yep.
And as long as everybody's doing that,
Everything's
everything's going to work.
Everything
fluid.
moves forward.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's going on. You get to a point, and I know most of the people who listen to this will understand this because it really goes in just about any career field. You get to the point where you don't even have to communicate of what's going on. You don't have to communicate of what's next. You don't have to communicate of, hey, by the way, I did this. It's like, no, I already know you did that.
Yeah.
I knew it needed this.
Yeah.
You knew it needed this. You did it already.
Right.
Thanks for telling me so I didn't have to do it myself.
Yeah.
Or I noticed it was already done. You know what I mean? You don't even have to communicate. Everybody just meshes.
That's right.
Everything
Yeah.
just gets done
Or
magically.
sometimes you ask the question you already know the answer to, but
Correct.
You know, he needs to be aware of it,
Of course.
and so
Of course.
it's kind of the way
Yeah,
you go there.
of course. Yeah.
It's just like you talk about being stressed at the fire department.
Yeah.
I actually know your old fire chief,
Mm-hmm. Sure
And-
do.
and he stays stressed all the time.
You ain't lying. I think his stress might be a little less now that I ain't there. I ain't gonna lie
Maybe.
to you, boy. You talking about poking buttons and I knew, boy, he walk in, look like he had a good day. Daddy, I'm home. You know what I mean? Like, here we go. To wipe that smile off your face.
All you hear is the door slam by.
Yeah.
The coffee cup rattling.
But no, he's actually a good friend of mine,
Yeah.
and he's
Yep.
super good dude. But it just seems like he's wired all the time.
Yeah, man. He's
And that might just be part of him.
And
definitely
some people's
part of
like
him.
that. You know what I mean? Some
But-
people, that's the way they put together. You know?
But at the same time, I think a lot of that, and he's had some personal issues too the last
Sure.
couple of years.
Yeah, he has. He's got a lot of things he had to deal with in the last
Yeah.
couple of years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stuff that I don't wish on nobody.
No.
Hey, man, you know, and I'm that way. You know, personal life sometimes can affect
Oh yeah,
your work
100%.
life. You know,
Yep.
sometimes, and I'm sure y'all the same way. Sometimes I get to work and I'm like,
He's still dragging. He's still
and
thinking
I'm-
about
and-
something.
And
You ain't
baby,
there.
and my wife, baby, if you're listening to this, I don't mean this toward you, but sometimes you got to go to work.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
to
I
get
gotta leave
away
my
from-
feelings at the door.
It
Yeah.
don't matter.
Yeah,
It gets
get away
back
from
to
the
that
shit.
welding
You know
business.
what I mean?
The
Just
way we're
to-
talking about the welding business,
Yes.
you know. I get up at 5:15 every morning to go to work,
Right.
and it don't matter what time I go to bed the night before.
Yeah.
That clock's gonna go off at
Yep.
5:15.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay up all night arguing.
Yeah.
Tell
But
you
know,
that.
but you know what? And I know this is just me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw it out there again. I'm that guy. When my clock goes off in the morning, I try not to hit the snooze button because I think that is a discipline thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I know
I'm not
that's
very
weird.
good at that, but yes.
I know that's a weird thing. You know what I mean? But I think it's a discipline thing. You know what I mean? I get up and I don't know.
You just got to get it
Hang
going.
on, I'm trying to get Earl a pen here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Draw
it's,
us a picture real quick.
I just, you know, I think it's a discipline thing. And once I get up, and it's a mindset from the time my feet hit
Yes.
the floor. And if it's bad,
Yep.
the whole day's bad.
It's going to set your whole day. Set the mood
It
for your whole
sets the
day.
whole freaking day.
It does. Sets the mood
Yeah,
for the whole day.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll set the mood tomorrow morning for a good day. Hopefully, everybody in the
Yes.
shop's got a smile on their
Don't
face
hit
in the
your
morning.
snooze button.
Don't hit your snooze button.
I don't hit my snooze button.
That's
I
why
know-
you're always late.
No, I ain't late.
Oh my!
You know why I'm late? I'm gonna tell you why I'm late.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you.
gosh.
No, I ain't never been late. I'm on time. We
You're on
start to
time,
work.
you're
We
late.
start to work
You're
at
early,
7
you're on
o'clock.
time.
I get there at 6:59 sometimes. But you know what? I leave the house in plenty of time.
To somebody
There's
else's fault.
jackasses that go down 52, old 52. I'm just gonna say it, and they're hauling cars,
Oh God, I know exactly what you're talking about.
and they're
I know exactly what you're talking about.
and they're and the apparatus. And don't get me wrong, I know everybody's going to make a living, and more power to you. Get her done, son.
Yeah,
Do what you got
do
to
it.
do. Do what you got to do.
But damn, don't
But
affect the
get
rest
the
of us.
hell out of my way. Go
Go around.
between 6:30 and 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm telling you. They
Man,
line up
I
on the
gotta
side of
go
the
get a race
road.
car.
They line up on the side of the road. They park up
Yes.
in the turn.
Yes.
I know.
I
it's a
mean,
it's a mess, man. It's a mess.
And some of them, the vehicle that's pulling it, I don't
Can't-
know if
it
they're going to
ain't got no
cash them. I
business
don't know-
paying it.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to throw it
Pulling
all
it.
in there
Yeah, I know.
because they're running 25 mile an hour the whole way down 52.
Yeah.
And you know, when you get to where it's 4 lane right there, where it crosses over New 52,
Mm-hmm.
that's a drag race there at the end.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Either you in the back barrel or just stay out of the way, bud.
If you wound tight, just take the grass or take the extra concrete right there because somebody's getting in front.
But anyway, if anybody's out there doing that, give us a little bit. Give us 10 minutes. Y'all start at 7 o'clock.
No, I'm telling you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I mean?
They make a mess too. You ever see all the glass and everything in the road right there coming up in and out of that place?
Yes.
I ain't gonna name the place because I'm not trying to talk. It ain't really the place, but they don't have the property and they don't have the means for the clientele they bring in to move them around safely and still have traffic not being impeded.
I think there's
you're
been
talking
some.
about at the railroad bridge.
Yes,
I think there's been some accidents there. Right?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And and it's bad because like I was on the motorcycle the other day. I was running some parts in and out of the town from here.
Yeah.
And decided to hop on the bike and ride up there. And it was nightmare. It really was.
Man,
Because
I know everybody's got to make a living and you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. Man, I've never seen. I don't recall seeing that many at other ones. Recycle places.
You're right. And I think honestly they only do it on certain days. Maybe they
That's
take vehicles
possible.
on certain
That's
days.
possible.
I think that's a part of it too.
Yeah.
But I honestly, and I don't want to be that guy, and maybe it's coming with my age, but I sat there that day on the bike and I was like, you know what? Somebody, if they hadn't already, is going to get killed because of this. I come around a turn and there's 3 or 4 cars stacked up. I slow down, I stop, and I'm just like looking in my mirror the whole time, like, God, don't squish me, man. Do not come around that turn 60 miles an hour late to work and smash me because I'm waiting on this damn truck to pull in here, but he can't pull in because people are pulling in and out and they're blocking the road. And Lord knows what they're doing. You know what I mean?
He's got a minivan that's full of aluminum wheels that's hanging out the windows.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
hauling a U-Haul trailer behind the Astro van.
Yeah. And I'm like,
It's got 3 different size tires on that thing. It had no business going down the road.
Just wait till 7:30, 8 o'clock, something where everybody that's running the 7 o'clock deals out of the way. But
I know.
Anyway, that's my little gripe. But
I'm with you, man. I hate to see it too, and I hate riding through there after they get that stuff done. Man, you can see the glass and tire tracks and crap all over the road.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this episode, guys.
Enjoyed it, y'all.
Meet us back next week. We'll give you some more.
Do what we can.
There we go.
Peace. See you.